David has continued performing after police discovered a dismembered, decomposing body inside the singer's Tesla at a Los Angeles tow yard. Officers were first called after reports of a foul smell coming from the abandoned car, which had been sitting there for several days. Despite the vehicle being registered to David, he took the stage in Minneapolis last night as part of his world tour. Authorities say he is cooperating with the investigation.
Very interesting. Body found in towed Tesla registered 15-year-old girl. Has right index finger tattoo. David has the same tattoo. Don't be parasocial.
In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true.
Oh, fuck no, y'all. Y'all remember the body they found in D4vd car? They just came back and said it was a 14-year-old girl, y'all. 14! So they said forensics confirmed this. They said this girl was only 5'2" and weighed 70 pounds. 70 pounds, y'all. What the hell? They described her as having wavy black hair with a tattoo on her finger that said, shh. So now the question being asked is, who was this girl? And how does a 14-year-old go missing without an Amber Alert? Nothing. No one was looking for this 14-year-old girl? I'm lost.
Y'all, he had been talking to her since she was 11. Y'all, so who else is following this David situation? This singer named David. His car, unidentified body, was found in his Tesla, and basically it was abandoned in a parking lot. Mind you, this girl, she's 15 now, but she has been missing since April of last year. Okay, a fucking year. She was found dismembered inside of David's Tesla. They have to use skeletal remains at this point to figure out, and there was a tattoo on her finger which was from the rest of her body that said shh on it, the same tattoo that he has on his left. Yeah, this is crazy because I never once would have thought, honestly, when this car was found, I originally thought that it was like a car that had been stolen from him, possibly, you know, because he's a celebrity. But no, bitch, there is messages going back. Let me show y'all. There are literally messages going back all the way to when this little girl was 11, talking to this guy named David. And he went on Discord, because Discord, what they do is they hide their users' information and they make everything like encrypted. So he went on there and talked to her ever since she was a little 11-year-old girl. Mind you, he's 20. But this is crazy, y'all. I wonder what's going to come out of all this. I really am sending love and prayers toward this baby's family. Holy shit. She has been missing for over a year. Like, what the fuck? And she was dismembered. OMG, what the fuck?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So it turns out you do have a connection to the girl found in the trunk of your Tesla. Okay. Now, last week we have reported that a popular singer here on TikTok and across the globe by the name of David, or D4vd, had been involved with an incident with his Tesla. Now, individuals had came into the comments and said, well, he sold the Tesla before anything had occurred with that girl's body in it. And then other people said that we were spreading false information. Well, according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, he actually knew the person in his trunk. Now, the girl who was found in his trunk had been identified as a 14 or 15-year-old girl. Now, the police had reported that the car was found abandoned on Bluebird Avenue and Dooney Drive, and that's when they began to smell what they smelled. Now, while the coroner's office is attempting to find who this girl's next of kin was, they're not going to release her name and information yet first. They want to tell her family first. But according to medical examiners and based off of her autopsy reports, she was anywhere between the ages of 14 and 15 years old. The police had described her as a girl having wavy black hair. She's about 5'2" tall and she weighs about 71 pounds. She was found wearing a tube top and leggings and a yellow metal bracelet and metal studded earrings. She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh." Now, other people had speculated that, well, he was on tour, so he had no idea that she would be in the trunk. Unfortunately, that's also incorrect. According to the chief medical examiner who had autopsied her body, they said that she had been in there for quite some time. And before the rumor mill begins, I want to make sure we dispel this story. Now, in another tow yard on the opposite side of the city of Los Angeles, another body was found that, again, we saw people trying to speculate that, oh, this could be a serial type of deal. According to medical county examiners, the woman who was found in the trunk of her car at a different impound lot was actually the owner of that vehicle, and the two stories are not connected. I want to make sure the story is very clear that do not fight for people you don't know. I understand that there are a lot of actors and artists who make movies and film and music that you love, but don't go putting your neck out there for people that you don't personally know. We don't have the full details of this story, but we do have the facts. This girl was 14 or 15 years old. She was found in the trunk of his car and he knew her. Now, do with that information what you will, but do not go across social media trying to protect your favorites because you don't know these people.
Yeah, that's it, water. This it, water. This it, water. This it, water.
Oh, you look good.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
W's in the chat, man.
The more information that comes out about that girl that was found in the back of David's trunk, the crazier that story gets. First off, the girl is 15. He made a song with the girl's name, Celeste, in a song 2 years ago, which means she was 13 at the time. That is crazy. Talk about a super groomer. On top of that, they have matching tattoos with shush on it. He was definitely trying to keep stuff quiet. This whole thing is bizarre. All of this sounds like a Netflix documentary that's about to come out in 3 months. And it's about to be bumping. And after the latest information got released, he was over there saying, maybe I should go back home. It's getting serious. You think? This girl has been missing since 2024. It's being shown that he's trying to hide information. Those shush tattoos wasn't enough. Who were those tattoos even meant for? Was it the police? Her parents? Her friends? You know there's a meaning behind it, and he's trying to keep stuff quiet, and everything's coming to light now. You know he's cooked. I just know that there's gonna be white girls on TikTok making true crime docu-series on this situation in 10 years from now. As somebody who previously worked in criminal defense, he better stay quiet and only speak to his attorney. It's way too much information out there for speculation, and everybody already thinks he did it. I don't know if he did it. There could be something out there that I don't know. Maybe some text messages reveal something, but he had this girl in his trunk if it is him. That's sick. And the girl's 15. This is a grown ass man dealing with a 15-year-old. He needs some help.
So this man was 18 dealing with a 13-year-old. The mother knew that the 13-year-old had a boyfriend named David. The mother knew that it was her daughter that was found when they found the deceased body in the Tesla because she had tatted on her, and the same place that she had it tatted on her, he has it tatted on him as well. And even though the mother said that she knew that her daughter was dating a boy named David, here's the proof in the pudding. Like, they were obviously together, which is disgusting because you was 18 dealing with a 13-year-old little kid. What's wrong with you? I feel like she ran away to be with him. He probably got her pregnant and she wanted to keep the baby, and he needed to get rid of the evidence. The proof is literally in 4K. First of all, the man got a type. Every single girl that he uses in his music videos look just like Celeste, literally. Like, they literally all look alike. The fact that he has a song called Romantic Homicide is very chilling. The fact that he talked about that he unalived her in the back of the car in the song. Of course, he's nowhere near the investigation as he's on tour right now, but he's cooperating with the police. He did it, period, point blank. It's a matter of time before we see that there's a warrant that has been put out for his arrest for her murder. May Celeste rest in peace because she was a child. She was 13. She literally did not have a chance to live her life. And I hope he gets thrown under the prison. You got a Tesla in your name with a decomposed body of a girl that you were dating that was 13 and you were 18, and you think that you're gonna look innocent? Boy, bye.
Not to be too graphic, but it's important for the investigation and obviously for the autopsy as well. She was not found in her complete, her complete body wasn't found. These were parts. And if I'm not mistaken, was it a head and a torso, and that's it?
Yeah, there was also, I don't want this, you're right, this is just very grisly to say, but I don't know if they had all the limbs. They certainly had some of them, because the police did say that she had this tattoo, which is very interesting, something we found out, but she had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the letters SHHH ... And that was on her right index finger. We had actually spoken to Celeste's mother last week. And at that point, the police had said that the tattoo was there, but the mom told us more information, which the police had not released, which was that the tattoo was in red ink.
You at TMZ were able to zero in on his fingers, I think, in one of the photographs and see that he's got the same one.
Yes, he had the same one, at least as of last September. So we went back last summer looking for this tattoo, and from April, photos that we found of him performing, from April up till August 1st, all the photos did not show that tattoo. And then in September of 2024, then we found a photo where he did have, and we've seen others since then, where he has this tattoo on his finger.
So if you haven't been paying attention, there's an alleged Discord message from a year ago where David said him and Celeste had a kid on the way. Now, I don't know if he was playing or not when he said this, but we do know for a fact that they had intercourse, bro. He even talked about it in his song L4F/L4L, where he said, "Don't care about the law when I'm with you because I be breaking it all the time." That's what you meant, bro? There's even another message saying, "People our age just don't appreciate love at all. Gang, she was a little girl. What are you talking about?" Here's an alleged picture of her hand with the tattoo that says David with a ring on it. To the people that are out here being like, "Oh, she lied about her age and woo woo woo." Dude, when you look at her, you don't see a grown woman, bro. You see a kid. If you used your brain for one moment, you would realize that he was paying off her friends and people in her area to shut up. We also got some more news right here. Fortnite went ahead and parted ways with David. And as a result of this entire situation, his world tour has been canceled. When the news broke, and the fact that he was still able to tour and they were still selling tickets is insane to me, bro. How is he not arrested right now? He had so much going for his career and he just destroyed everything with this. Other than that though, let me know your thoughts. I'm curious.
Trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Immediately muted the live.
Really good.
Okay,
it's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
What happened today with the house where David had been staying? Tell me about that.
Yeah, this house where David had been staying at least earlier this year, probably even further back, police had a search warrant. They got a search warrant and they finally went through the house last night. We got some information about what they were looking for there. We know that there were photos of detectives leaving the house with a computer and then several other bags of evidence bags. We don't know exactly what they pulled out of there. We know what they were looking for, and it is very clear that they are trying to connect the victim, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, to that home and obviously to David also. We should say the home is about a block and a half away from where David's Tesla was parked when it was towed to an impound yard.
Okay, that's important. The proximity between this home that was investigated and searched and where the Tesla was found. That's key. I have seen reporting that neighbors had seen a Tesla parked outside that home.
Yeah, that very Tesla. We've spoken to several neighbors who said that the Tesla with the Texas plates, which is what makes it stand out here in LA, a black Tesla with those Texas plates. You know, it was registered to David, who is from the Houston area. So we know that Tesla is his. The thing that's still not clear is who was actually driving the Tesla when the body was placed in the car, who parked it where it was eventually found and impounded. Those are the dots that still need to be connected here. But as for this house, it's very clear that this is where David was staying. There are lots of photos that he posted from that home. You know, he entertained people there. Benny Blanco came over and he posted some photos with him. The group Cat's Eye was there. They recorded a video with David, like a TikTok video with David in that house. So this is where he apparently was staying and clearly entertaining friends and, you know, posting content from that home. So the one thing we have not seen is a video of Celeste or photos of Celeste in that house. Now, other photos have surfaced showing, it seems pretty clear at this point that David and Celeste had a relationship.
Then there's another singer, there's another song that I find disturbing. It's 2022, and it's called Romantic Homicide.
It is,
and
one
there's
of
some lyrics there that are disturbing.
It is actually one of his biggest hits. If you look up David's songs on a streaming platform, Romantic Homicide is usually near the top, if not the top song. And some of the lyrics from that song, he says, "In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you."
Important to say, no mention of the name Celeste here.
No
and
mention
if
of
I'm
Celeste in there.
doing the math, correct me if I'm wrong, she'd be 12 in 2022.
Yeah, we don't know when they first, you know, met, when their friendship or whatever it was began. But obviously there are a lot of images now of them together. They had some sort of relationship. And now clearly police are trying to connect those dots as well. I got to tell you about the search at the house. We know what while we don't know what they actually left with, we know from law enforcement sources what they were looking for and what they did inside the house. You know, they were looking for blood evidence. We're told that the detectives went through the house. There was with luminol, thinking that if whatever happened to Celeste, if she met her demise in the house, they wanted to see if there was any evidence of blood anywhere in the home. So they were using luminol around the house. They were checking drains to see if there's any, blood evidence or, blood or tissue that was in the drains there. So they did a scouring of this house looking for any evidence. Again, we don't know what, if anything, they found, but our law enforcement sources say when they executed this search warrant, that was on the list, a very long list of things they were looking for in that house.
We've just gotten some major updates on the David and Celeste case. Literally every single hour, it's like somebody's leaking something new. And this one is big because it looks like it might have been that Celeste was pregnant. As you guys can see right here, it says me and deleted user got a kid. And a lot of people are saying that the deleted user is actually Celeste. But the thing about this is, if you could see right here, it says 7/11/24, which means she might have already had the baby. Either that or they got an abortion. Because let's just add a quick 9 months to that date, and we would probably get around April to May. And we're currently in September. And as you can see, this deleted user also posted a picture of showing her tattoo saying David on her finger. They also posted this, which I'm not really sure what it is, but maybe it could be like her with David backstage or something like that. David has also come out and canceled his remaining days for the tour, which I think is pretty obvious, right? At this point, he's just in too much deep shit. It is not looking good for him at all. And if him getting her pregnant turns out to be 100% true, it's just gonna make things even worse.